We're coming at you from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Ivy. He's off on that one. Nice D from Bosch. Bosch will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
To the inside. Here's Wood. Back to Embiid. Pass to Wood. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one. And Orlando the other way now. The kick out to Bosch. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Harris with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Back to Pierce. 18 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And now the latest From our reporter, David Alder.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Here they come, fans. Your 4-on-7 NBA. Give it up again for the 4-on-7 team.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bosh with the bounce pass. On the wing, Johnson. And Holiday has it in the corner. Magic moving the ball around. Richards, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Richards. The Magic again can't hit.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Outside, Pierce. Rebound by the Magic.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Bosh. Lays it up off the glass.
Just going to work on the interior. Bosh is all about taking these high percentage shots.
Pass to Harris. And it's Pierce in the corner. To the middle. Out to Harris. And here's Embiid. 5 on the clock. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And they double up Embiid. Now Pierce. Back to Embiid.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane. Magic doing a little self-serve, going vertical on him.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. The kick out to Holiday. Now here's Bosh. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Pierce. Puts up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Now here's Johnson. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Bosh, that's good. Utah trailing here. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. The kick out to Pierce. To the paint. And finished off by Wood.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Bridges, right side. And Embiid pulls it down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Stolen by Bosch. Pass to Richards. Stolen by Pierce. And here's Embiid. Taken away by Holiday. Misses the easy stuff.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Embiid with it. Pass to Ivy. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Pierce wide open. He fires. The putback. And Wood stays with it.
You know, I think this is where Wood's activity level is through the roof. He is a monster on the glass.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Johnson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Well, pretty much the perfect point guard, if there is such a thing. Magic has incredible passing skills, great size, unbelievable vision, plus leadership qualities that make him CEO-like.
Shoots. Back to Embiid. And contact on. Shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz out in front, up by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Bosch can't get it to go.
Wide open. And still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And there's the call on Bosch. That's foul number 2 for him. Utah leading.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking it, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. First one falls for.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Bosch can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Johnson outside. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Second team foul.
And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
And so Bosch nails both of them. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Bosch up on top. Outside Holiday. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Embiid. And it's sent back by Bosch. Holiday surveying the floor. And the rejection by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
And they double up Embiid. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes left.
Out of bounds.
Orlando with the ball.
Thomas Bryant.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 8. Bosch inside. And it's Trent in the corner. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Trent got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
And to see your son, Greg, find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for you.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Tice, no one around him. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Here they come, fans. Your 407 team.
And Orlando making a change here.
One more time. Let's hear it from the 407 dance team.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And, Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And they take the lead. Woods got 7 points.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
On the wing, Holiday. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Favors. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Favors got his first bucket in this one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Johnson outside. Pass to Favors. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling, and he's delivered.
Outside, Pierce. Jazz passing it around. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Johnson's got the ball.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside, Pierce. Here's Mwaba. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Bridges misses. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Ivy. His three-pointers off the mark. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Your 407 dance team.
17 seconds left in the first half. Holiday with it. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Fires for 3. That one, no good. Magic Johnson, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
For your Magic, Gary Trent Jr.
Jazz trailed by 3. There's up top. Embiid in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Embiid's got the first basket of the second half here for the Jazz. Outside Bosch. Trent outside. Launches it. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella. I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Bosch. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
And so he hits both. Utah trailing here. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Pierce. On the wing, Harris. Here's Ivy. A three-pointer off the mark.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Inside. Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Johnson outside. Bosch high post. Off the left rim and out.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Harris misses.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
The kick out to Bosch. From past the arc. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Embiid. Back to Anthony. Out to Harris. Can they get it? Bridges with the board.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bosch. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Outside Pierce. From deep. A shot. No good. And Orlando the other way. Taken away by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Bridges with some nice defense. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Utah calls timeout.
your 407 next team.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
For your 407 next team.
Orlando making a change here.
It's your 407 next team.
Jazz trail by 6. Left side Pierce. Pass to Anthony. Nice ball movement by Utah. Three-pointer by Embiid. Harris outside. The three from Anthony. Another miss by Utah. Magic leading by 6. Time now for an injury report. We've got a chance now to check up on Magic Johnson's status. David, what's the news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Pass to Embiid. And taken away by Johnson. Bosh, the screen. Trent with it. Now defended by Embiid. Count it. Bosh has got 12 points in just the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Orlando.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Jazz trailed by 13. And taken away by Johnson. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Johnson's got the ball. Bridges shot. Good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
In the corner, it's Harris. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Magic.
Down low. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
They know Bosh can be lethal. That's why his teammates look to feed him often.
Pass to Pierce. Out to Anthony. Harris inside. For the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pierce for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pierce has got his second bucket of the night.
With his three-point shooting ability, Pierce can play either the 3 or stretch you out from the 4 spot. And that's part of what makes him so valuable.
Bosch, that's good. Bosch has got 16 points here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Magic timeout. Here they go, fans. 4:07
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thanks, David. The kick out to Bosch. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
From deep, Wood. Offensive rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Embiid. And he dunks it in right on Chris Bosh. Oh, man.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 9-point game. Bosh with the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Embiid. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Here's Pierce. Here's Mwaba. And they recover it. It's stolen.
Hey, it's obvious when you're down, you can't afford to make mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So both teams changing it up here.
It's your 4:07
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trent outside. Right side Bosh. Clock at 6. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Jazz trailed by 11. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's the 3. No good on that one. Pass to Bosh. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Personal foul. First team foul.
You know, Chris Bosh offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Outside Holiday. Back to Bosh. Trent outside. Pass to Richards. Clock at 4. A 3 from Bosh. Jazz trailed by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Pierce. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Harris. To end the drought. And finished off by Wood.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guy, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jazz trailed by 12. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Can't hit that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Right side Holiday. Pass to Bosh. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Bosh has got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And the Jazz call time here. Jazz trailed by 14. Drives to the hoop. Pierce inside the three-point line. Money from the wing.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Over to the wing. Pass to Holiday. Back to Bosh. Trent outside. Outside runner. Rebound, Utah. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid is at the elbow. And they double up Embiid. To the left wing. To the inside. Takes it off the glass. Embiid got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Here's up top. And here's Ivy. The kick out to Pierce. Harris outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shoots from 14. That one a little long. On offense, here are the Magic. 10-point lead.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chris Bosh.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Bosh will bring it up for the Magic. A 12-point game. And Holiday, here we go. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Now, here's Ivy. Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.